All right, so some friends have asked me to demonstrate how I did the bunny for these Easter cards. So I'm doing a bit of a bonus video to show you how to use the Stampin' Blends to get that kind of blended furry look. So I'm gonna put that up there. The set I used is available in the current annual catalog, but it ends in April. So I don't know how much longer it'll be there, but it was this stamp set and this punch. So the first thing I did is grabbed the bunny, and you can tell how well loved the bunny is. Of course, it's important to use the right size block for the stamp. I had grabbed the wrong one. I used Tuxedo Black Memento, and I just gently tap the stamp. The other thing you can do is tap the stamp block, but you risk getting more ink on the block itself doing it that way. So I tend to go this way. Just tap it on, and then I've got the A4 white thick cardstock, and I find the thick cardstock is much better to use with the Stampin' Blends. So the first thing I'm going to do is just stamp that bunny and put that aside and cover my ink. I've taken the Tahitian Tide dark Stampin' Blend. This one will be retired come April, but you can use any color you want just to put a little dot on the eye. Then I've taken the dark Petal Pink, and I've just filled in that ear to give it that little natural color. There's two sides on the Stampin' Blends. There's a brush side and there's a marker side. So you have good control. Then I'm using Crumb Cake for the fur, and I'm taking the dark Crumb Cake and I'm taking this brush side, and I'm only going to do a section at a time. So I'm going to work kind of along the back, but you don't want an even line. You want kind of a wiggly line. Then I'm going to take the light Crumb Cake with the same brush, the brush end, and I'm going to blend halfway into that dark and pull down. You know, go in circles, pull down so that it starts to blend and you get more of a gradation. And then I'm going to take that dark again, and you put the dark or the light wherever you think the light would hit. So I'm saying the light's hitting side on instead of top on. So again, work partway into that, and then you can kind of fill that space in. And just give it time to blend. Don't keep at it because you don't think it's doing what you wanted. Give it a little time. The legs behind I tend to do completely in the dark. And I either push in up and down, or I use a circular motion to kind of blend over that. I'm going to be careful here to use the eye line and the mouth line as the line for the brown and leave that as the white. And the same using this line to leave the chest white. And then just go over. Might add just a tiny bit more dark into here. And then again, go over with the light. So the markers do the work for you, which is really great. And for the ear, I'm going to put a little bit of dark in here, and then do the rest in the light. Again, working into that dark, and just light on the open ear, filling in that little space. And it's that easy to color in the bunny. I missed a spot. Nope, wrong end. I want to fill in that gap. And I'm going to leave the tail white so it looks like a little cotton tail. The other thing you could do is take a little piece of actual cotton ball and glue it there so that it's like an actual tail. And then of course, open your punch, turn it upside down, and then you can line this up and just squeeze. Don't press all the way, just squeeze to hold it in place so that you can, and then release a little and make some fine-tune adjustments, and then punch. And you've got your little bunny to put on your card. And if you want to get really smart, I've just got an ordinary cotton ball. Just take a tiny piece off and roll it in my hands. And then take some of the precision glue. Just put a little bit of precision glue there. Fix the cotton ball and press it into whatever shape or place you want. And now you have a bunny with an actual, should have let it dry, sorry, with an actual little cotton tail. How cute is that?